today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
To Lake Michigan, that's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they've come in on a nice... It's a rivalry that dates back to 1921. The Packers and Bears are underway from Chicago. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says, our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. He's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team.
Gibson gets hit, and he fumbles it. And I think
let's go.
So now here are the Bears with excellent field position to start off. And they'll be let out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. Threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Following the fumble recovery, McLeod. He finds his man, complete. That's Maxwell. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McLeod. He finds his man, complete. That's Morgan. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Off play action. McLeod. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. These two teams matching up for the 2nd time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. This, the 2nd meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now an option play on 2nd down. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5.
Face mask. Come on.
And this this one could be coming back.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
To throw on second down. McLeod. He'll be hit and
Come on,
taken
dude.
down
You got to
at the
read
21.
that fucking defense,
Chase Young
dude.
in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, in
Come
my
on,
time in
man.
football, I've yet to see a playbook that draws up offensive plays designed to lose yardage. A running play loses yardage on first down. They try and throw it, take a sack on second down. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Looking to throw. McLeod.
Oh,
it's
my
into
God.
a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown
That was
ball.
terrible. Man, what the fuck are you doing?
He shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or up.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes.
Defense showing
What
up.
you've got to do against a quarterback like him, you've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Lance.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
He'll find Jones again, complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Lance now on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. The Lance going to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Reyes. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Throwing now is Lance. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And he'll take this for about 4.
I was wondering where he was.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Here's Lance. He finds his man, complete.
Good
It's
defense.
Reyes. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. On now is the Packers punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll go option to the short
Come
side.
on, man.
And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
From the gun on third down, McLeod.
Oh, wow.
Slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, McLeod. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man.
To retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
On 1st down, Phillips. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McLeod, his throw incomplete. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. McLeod firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Presley Harvin now. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Here's 2nd and 10. Couple up to the 35. And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dime. 6 DBs out there on 3rd.
Could play an exotic coverage.
From the gun, it's Lance. Now Lance unable to escape.
Let's go.
On now is the Packers punter. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. $51 yards on the punt there. And the Bears take over. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he's at the line prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
11 more on that one and another 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Maxwell. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
What are you doing?
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here, because it's not just tight on the scoreboard.
Get off.
I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's
Get
been loose.
off.
No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Here's the option going left on second down. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. Looking to throw. McLeod. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They'll run on first down. It's Phillips. Now a flag comes in for the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down. You know, if following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Chase Young racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Reyes. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Now Lance. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, it's Lance. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he is going to have a Packers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Now Lance again. This is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown!
Ah, damn.
A.J. Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Forced out to his left. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
But to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
He'll decide to keep this once more. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. From the gun on 3rd down. McLeod. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this.
Force up in the chat.
And it's on EA Sports. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage, throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. Off the option.
Damn it, man. What?
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's 2 there. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, McLeod.
That's touchdown. Man, what the fuck?
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he is in.
Marky Mark, baby.
Chicago. It's their quarterback. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Lance throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reyes. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. A handoff for Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Big 3rd down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer. Lance now to throw. Got an open man. Finds Gibson. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. 40 yards on the ground for him so far.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Once more, Gibson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I think it's pretty easy. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
Let's go.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Fuck that Gibson
now the
nigga.
Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed.
Man, this is the best we guarded against Gibson. Win or lose, this is the best we played against the running game.
Puts this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the
Lucky
final
ass
minute.
shit, man.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you.
Let's go.
You didn't jinx it.
Oh, good return up past the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Quiddy Pay in there to
bro.
get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Good game, bro.
Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle.
You just got
Right
my
before
number,
that
man.
final whistle,
Fuck.
defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead,
Even when we playing good, man, we just can't fucking end it, man. Fuck. We need to put points up. But my receiver was hurt. I think if my receiver wouldn't have got hurt, we would have had a chance to score. Yeah. Go Pack, go. I see you. My fucking #1 receiver got hurt. That shit hurt. I gotta see how long he out for. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, that wasn't my #1 receiver. I thought it was my other receiver. Damn, what, these niggas got broken thumbs? What the fuck? 2 and 4 weeks.